Welcome back, guys. Today I'm going to be sharing with you my pre-workout shake. So my pre-workout shake is very simple. It's just going to include Rice Krispie cereal, 1 banana, egg whites, honey, and a little bit of water. So not only does this shake help fuel you from a high amount of carbohydrates, but you're getting some that are very easily digestible, coming in from your Rice Krispies and your honey. Some of them are coming from your banana, but we're also looking at that potassium coming from that banana as well. Outside those 3 main ingredients, your other main ingredient would be your egg whites. That's gonna provide you some protein to help you recover right after a workout. And if you're anything like me, I don't really want a heavy breakfast when I get up, especially if I'm having an early morning workout. So I'm more likely just to grab a pack of oatmeal, maybe even a Rice Krispie treat. But if I really feel like I need some carbohydrates or my supper was very lacking in carbohydrates the night before, you best believe I'm gonna be having the shake. I'm going to go ahead and throw up the nutrition and macro information right here for the shake. We'll go over this a little bit later in the video. All right, let's get started with our shake. Normally I just eyeball everything for the shake, but today we'll be measuring. That way we can keep the nutrition information accurate. First thing for me personally that I like to add is the banana. Now, if you're not big on banana, you don't have to add the full thing, but I don't like wasting food. So, I mean, you could eat half the banana if you didn't want to add it in the shake. You feel like it's just too much. Tax. So now we have 1 serving of Rice Krispie cereal, which is 1.5 cups, and 1 banana. Next will be our egg whites. I personally don't like adding a lot of egg whites because if you over blend it, it gets too foamy, or the texture just becomes more like snot, and it just throws me off too much for this. So I kind of keep it kind of light on the egg whites. I usually try to get at least a few servings. So this is 3 servings in here right now, and I let it settle. And I go off how full it looks at the bottom with the egg whites. So we're gonna add a little bit more than this. So this is 3 servings right now. Let's add a little more. All right, that looks about right. That's 4 servings, which is gonna be 12 tablespoons total. Next thing is our honey. Can't forget that. The shake is pretty bland on its own, so I feel like this gives it just some sweetness and gives it a great taste overall. Gives you some extra easy carbohydrates as well. So now we've got 1.5 tablespoons of honey in here. So now comes the part where we add water. If you want a chunky shake or if you want to eat it with a spoon, then you need to add minimal water here. If you want to have it like a shake and be able to get it down like I do, then I recommend adding a decent amount of water. Barbaric, right? Because I'm using tap water, I know. That looks about right. Perfectly blended. Look at that. So now let's revisit nutrition and macros of this shake. This shake is 430 calories, 24 grams of protein, and 85 grams of carbohydrates. If you want to get that carbohydrate range closer to the 100 grams and keep it underneath 500 calories, then go ahead and add another ½ cup of Rice Krispie cereal. That should put you around 100 grams of carbs and keep it underneath 500 calories. Let me know what your pre-workout shake consists of in the comments down below. I hope you guys have a good morning and a good night when we're watching this, and I'll see you in the next one. We're warming up right now. Let's see how heavy we can get up to today after our pre-workout shake. You guys getting this? This is pre-pump, by the way.